Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Well,
Wel-
glad to be back.
Welcome to my podcast where I just drag the dog along with me.
That's right. Not sure how I signed up for this, but here I am.
You didn't, you got voluntold, but
Yeah.
different story. You're welcome.
It's
Okay.
been funner than I thought it was going to be.
Sometimes you should just listen to the nurses, is all I'm saying.
Eh.
All right. Today, what are we talking?
We are talking
Supplements.
supplements.
That's right.
Let's talk supplements.
Few different types of supplements, right?
Yes, there's a lot of different supplements. We'll talk about supplements in general, myths about them, what to know, what to look out for, and maybe some questions that you had.
I have lots of questions.
We all do. We all do.
All right.
Where shall we start?
You know what? Let's start with the ladies. Well, the one that the ladies care about the most, for the most part, collagen.
Collagen. Collagen's a cool one. A lot of myths around collagen. So what is collagen? Collagen is probably one of the more abundant proteins in our body, used for a lot of stuff, tendons, cartilage, joints, a bunch of stuff, elasticity in our skin tissue, which is some of the popularity around collagen. And collagen has been marketed to help your skin and to help joints, all that. But as a protein, some people will do it as a protein supplement because I've seen that too. That one's easy. Don't use it as a protein supplement.
Dang it.
It is not complete. It is not
that's
complete.
Right. That's right.
It has a lot of amino acids, but there's a lot of it missing. So if you're going to do a protein supplement, and that's a whole nother conversation for another podcast,
Noted.
do full complete protein powder. Don't use collagen as your protein supplement for the day. No. So since it was a comment from the ladies, I'm going to be sexist and we can talk about the skin benefits.
Okay.
Right, because that's what a lot of the hype is.
Yes.
And it can be used, right? It's found in skin. It helps with elasticity, smoothness, wrinkles. And it can help. And the data does show if ingested. That's the key here. And we'll talk about why. If ingested in a hydrolyzed form, so if you're looking at collagen products, make sure it says hydrolyzed or collagen peptide. So like it's broken down. That'll absorb really well and will give you maybe mild to modest benefits on your skin.
Okay.
The creams. That's silly. That's for silly. The reason it's silly, and I didn't know this, in all fairness, I was being silly too, that the collagen peptides and amino acids are just too big to absorb through your skin to make any benefit.
What? So the people who spend, hundreds of dollars on these collagen-infused face creams,
Unfortunately,
it's a waste of.
Unfortunately, yes. Some people will say, oh, but the cream made my skin feel a little better. Yes, it moisturizes. The creams that it's based on will moisturize your skin, and moisturizing your skin is really good and will make your skin look a little bit better over time. But it's not the collagen. The collagen is just not being absorbed. Still good to moisturize your face and have a good, clean face. So there's those benefits, but you could get away with that without paying $100. And skin health, face health is good. That's maybe another topic we could talk about, skin protection. But when you ingest it, it actually can have some mild benefits. It's not going to be magical. It's not going to reverse the sands of time significantly. But you might see a little bit of improvement.
Okay.
And then what's also important to note, there's different kinds of collagen proteins, right?
Yeah.
Type 1, type 2, type 3. And one of the types, type 1, is for your skin. And so if you're looking specifically for that and you're ingesting it and that's all you want, look for the type 1 collagen. Sometimes it'll come in both, and that's okay. Type 2 is the one that you want to use for your joints. Okay, that one has potentially some benefits. Also, mild to moderate, the data is not huge. For all supplements in general, and it'll apply to collagen here, what's marketed on TikTok, like this will revolutionize and this will make your joints feel 20 years old again. No, supplements rarely have a huge effect. If supplements are going to have some effect, and some truly do have occasional benefits, it's not going to be huge. But it can be a supplement to other things you're doing to help your joint health, strengthening your joints with resistance training and adding a little bit of to collagen. That's good. Can improve some of the health of the joints. But if your joint's gone, right, complete arthritis, joint on joint, there is no cartilage.
There's nothing that's going to help that other than
Yeah,
surgery.
collagen's not going to regrow this. It just won't, right? We have to be realistic in what supplements and meds can actually do. So other than the oral supplements or the creams that we talk about that probably really don't do much, the other place you could actually find collagen is bone broths,
Yeah.
protein, meats, right? It'll be in there. From what I've seen in the data and what little data there is, the bone broths, the natural eating of it doesn't provide as good of an improvement as does the hydrolyzed collagen supplements actually do. So while the bone broths will have collagen to some benefits, and we'll talk about nutrition maybe another time, but that's another place to find it. It's just not going to be as great from what I've seen.
Okay. Um, do they have like certain ways of like not necessarily verifying its quality, but I know like the FDA has kind of hands off when it comes to supplements and stuff.
Yes, yeah. So from a generic all supplements, yeah, most supplements are not regulated by the FDA for better or for worse. And so what that means, not all supplements are created equal. And there's been cases where someone's company selling a supplement, it's supposed to provide you energy from this herb or whatnot. I'm making that up a little bit, but I think this is a real case. And when people actually went as a third party and studied it, they found out they were putting other ingredients like caffeine in it.
That'll do it.
They're not advertising that, so people are thinking they're getting benefits. So what I like to do is make sure these supplements are third party tested.
Mhm.
Independent companies that take different company supplements and test them periodically, look at number of them. And there's a few I like. So Consumer Lab, US Consumer Lab is another one, is a good one. Pharmacopoeia is a good one. There's also a third one I'm forgetting, but those are easily found.
At Costco.
Costco is a good one. I do like Costco. I think they generally invest in good quality products and they double check where their products are coming from and make sure they're verified. So most products that are third party tested will advertise that gladly.
Yeah, I was gonna
We've been
say.
verified, we're third party tested. So look for that. Whole Foods, I think, is a good place to find them. Amazon will have a ton of supplements. Just look for that third party tested label or go to US Consumer Labs, Pharmacopoeia, whatever, see the list and what they say about them. And this applies to all the supplements we'll be talking about, any supplement you could think of. Make sure it's third party tested and trusted.
Yeah. I think also make sure that it says what type of collagen is in there, like the type 1, type 2, and type 3. Because I know we went to, can't remember where I dragged her with me one day. And if you look through all the different type of collagen supplements, they don't all have them labeled.
Fair. They may not. A lot of the collagen supplements would probably just be all of them. If you're looking specifically for certain things, just remember 1, 2, 3. One's for particular thing and others for something else. Just make sure you're getting the one that you want. They'll say this one's for joints. This is good for your skin.
Yeah.
They'll advertise it. They make it fairly easy for a reason. So yeah. But collagen, again, if you're looking for skin improvement, joint improvement, mild to moderate at best.
No overnight miracle worker.
No overnight miracle. Don't expect major things, but it can be helpful in the right people.
How long does it normally take, like, for this stuff to kick in?
A while.
I was like, speaking of overnight.
Yeah. So for your skin, from what I'm remembering, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's about 4 to 6 weeks.
Why is it always 4 to 6 weeks?
Not always.
Even with psych meds, it's 4 to 6 weeks.
Psych meds are notoriously 4 to 6 weeks.
Like every med, they're like, 4 to 6 weeks.
Xanax is like 20, 30 minutes.
So are B52s, but
Yeah. Some stuff works quicker than others. It's just how long it takes to build up and how long it takes to notice the skin cell changes, all that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of beyond what I could really explain. Sorry.
All good. I'm putting the doc on the spot today.
Yep.
That's what I do best. All right. Let's hear. Oh, vitamin C and supplements.
Sure, sure. So like generic supplements or specifically vitamin C?
Well, specifically, apparently, it is if it's paired with the collagen, it actually
Yes,
increases the
yes, absorption.
yes.
Yeah, so vitamin C, and most of the good collagen products will already say with vitamin C. It just helps absorption a little better. They pair well. It's one of those compounds that you'll see a few here and there in the supplement world that just helps absorption. So actually, vitamin C is also good with iron.
Yeah,
That's another one. That's one I always think of,
for
vitamin C
vitamins. Yeah,
combo. Yeah,
yeah, vitamin C and iron.
yep, that's a good way to get it absorbed well.
Yeah. So I've been told. All right, different dosing for different things, I guess. Um, if you're looking for any type of like oral, what is it called? What type one? That's what it
Hmm.
is. Sorry,
Type 1.
the different doses for the different types.
Yeah, it'll be standard. They'll kind of tell you how many capsules. Like I believe it's usually anywhere from 2.5 to 5 milligrams for the dosing. Um, don't remember that off the top of my head. But again, the
Yeah.
supplements will tell you the good ones, the verified ones. It'll just say 1 to 2 capsules, and it'll have the doses. Look out somewhere between 2 to 5. If it's saying a lot more than that, they're just taking your money.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Let's see here. I think that's it for collagen for right now. I'm trying to think of any other questions I had because, again, I know how to save lives. I don't know this long term stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Multivitamins.
Multivitamins. Should we be taking them? Depends. Most people probably
I was,
not.
well, with the food nowadays being total crap and everybody living off of fast food, they probably should.
Yes. So there's always caveats.
I'll find them.
Right. In a nice ideal world, everyone's eating a well-balanced diet. There's a phrase, eat the rainbow of fruits, veggies, a food group from every color. There's a lot of different ways of looking at this. And if you're actually eating a good, healthy, balanced diet, you're getting all the nutrition you generally need. If you're a healthy person, no organ issues, again, there's always going to be outliers. And in those people, I don't really recommend multivitamins, right? I was a Flintstone vitamin kid,
Hey, we all were.
probably didn't need it, but that's okay. The harm was minimal other than the expense for it. Just expensive pee in the people who don't need it.
Fair.
Some people will say, but you hyperdose the vitamins, there's benefits from that. Not really. Not really. Most of the vitamins that we think of are water soluble.
I was gonna say that's the one that, but people don't know that. So when they're thinking of hyperdosing, they don't know the difference between fat soluble and water soluble.
Well, one is unnecessary, the other can be dangerous.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's exactly what I'm saying. Like a lot of times they don't know that, so they're just thinking, oh well, TikTok said to take a bunch of these, so I take it. Before you know it, their liver shot.
Yep. So like your potassiums, your all this other stuff, your B vitamins, water soluble. That means your kidney will filter it out. And there's a threshold. After a certain amount, it's just pumping it all out. There's not much of a benefit for more. And with some of them, even the water soluble ones, if you're really pushing it, you could get to toxic levels. Like there are negative side effects even from the water soluble ones. It's hard to get there because it just doesn't accumulate in your body enough, but it's doable.
Yeah.
The fat soluble ones, so like vitamin A is a notorious one we always think about. Very good vitamin, necessary, but if you overdo it, it could actually hurt your liver. Right? In med school, we always learn that polar bear livers are super high in vitamin A to toxic levels. So
Yeah.
if people tried eating polar bear liver, I don't know how they would do it. I'm sure in the history of the world, someone's hunted it, ate it, and died from that liver.
That's
It could
because
be
the sea
toxic.
lions they eat
Could be.
because they're
Could be.
fatty.
Yeah, and it just stores more in them. Other animal livers are fine. I'm just using the polar bear liver
Polar bears.
as
And here I thought I knew like the world's like useless facts.
yeah.
Polar bears. Don't go hunting polar bears, guys. Okay, and if
Many
you do,
reasons.
don't eat it.
Many reasons don't go hunting polar bears. Not to mention they're endangered, but also they will kill you.
They just want a hug. That's all they need. They just need a hug.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. So overall, multivitamins not really necessary if you're eating healthy.
Correct. And I really recommend it. I do have patients that'll come, and I do a whole nutrition discussion with them, see where they are. And I've had, you know what? You eat terribly. You should have a
Felt
multivitamin.
attacked.
Not you,
It's like, ow.
the general you. Uh, so yeah, there are situations, and there's also a few studies that have shown in dementia patients,
Hmm.
multivitamins have improved some memory testings that they do, um, to mild, moderate improvement. Again, that very modest effect, nothing major. And if I'm remembering correctly, and I might not be, or I think that the explanation for this could be that people who have dementia, there's going to be a large part of them who are just not eating well. Nutrition's just not good.
Yeah, once they get to a certain stage of
Mm.
dementia, they just stop eating.
Yeah, exactly. And those vitamins may be supplying things that they're not naturally getting through food. So, yeah, so if you have a loved one who has severe dementia and their nutrition may not be good, so yeah, in that case, a multivitamin might have some
Yeah.
benefit. Might, right? It doesn't mean everyone will. That's not how research works. Um, so that's a situation where it could be helpful. But generally, I I rather see what a person's deficient in specifically and prescribe that specific deficiency. So with not to pick on my vegan vegetarian friends,
Oh, I do.
okay, but
I
there's a
do.
tendency if you're just eating plant-based, let's say that, you're going to lack in B12, and B12 is an important vitamin. So if I have a patient in front of me and they have that diet, and I have confirmation on labs that they are very deficient in B12 or have some symptoms that make me think of B12 deficiency, I will have them use that supplement. In a lot of big cities, currently in our country, a lot of foods are fortified.
Yeah.
So being plant based, you could still find B12 and other things, but it is harder. Um, and my carnivore folks who completely don't touch anything plant based, you may be deficient in something like folate because that's mostly found in plants. And
Yeah.
again, you could find folate regardless in certain products, and it's supplement, it's fortified. But again, in those situations, I'll have a unique person in front of me, unique labs, unique situation, and then I'll prescribe a particular supplement if they need it.
So what about like women in general? I know especially if you are in childbearing ages,
Yeah.
a lot of times doctors recommend actually prenatal vitamins
Yeah.
just for overall.
Yeah. So there's good data, yeah, for women in their childbearing years who are potentially could have a child. The addition of prenatals, despite good nutrition, still has a benefit overall for population scale. Right? We're just covering bases because again, not everyone eats well, and we want to get as healthy babies as possible in the country, right? So prenatals are one type of vitamin, you're right, that I will recommend to women if they are in the right category.
It's fair.
Yeah, that's a safe and good one. But again, make sure they're third party tested. So don't get any just random willy nilly
Just go to
supplement.
Costco and get them.
Yeah. I really need a Costco endorsement.
Oh, I have to talk to Carmen. I forgot about that.
I want to be endorsed by Costco. I talk about
We
them
can do that.
enough that they owe me at this point.
I know their marketing director for the area.
Ooh,
That's what I
I'm
said. I've
all
got
about it. Let's do that.
Let's do that instead.
Clinic Confidential, brought to you by Costco.
Costco.
It works. It's a
Oh,
C. Yeah,
yeah.
I think it'll work.
Oh, I like this
I
idea.
like it too.
Good job, Doc. You thought of one.
Yeah.
You thought of one today. I'm so proud of you. All right. So let's see here. Talked mega doses.
Mhm.
We talked women and prenatals. Sorry.
Do you want to talk about muscle building? Let's
Sure.
talk about muscle building, not protein. Creatine.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Creatine.
thought I was going to get another lecture.
No. Creatine.
I was like, damn it.
Super
Can't go
popular
one day.
supplement. Super popular supplement. From my understanding, it's probably one of the more tested supplements and research supplements because it's so popular.
Because
People
men
love
like to take it.
because men like to take it.
We
Women
gotta
like to take it too.
We got to research all the things that men take.
Yeah. Women like to take it too.
Yeah, because they're bodybuilders or they're
Yes.
weightlifters.
And women should strength train.
here we go again.
So
Saw the side eye.
creatine is very well tested. Now, is it actually that beneficial? Again, you're going to hear the same kind of response. Unfortunately, it's not going to be crazy, crazy results. Mild to moderate improvement. From what I've seen, what it kind of helps with it. So your muscles use mitochondria for energy, and there's a recycling of chemical whatever. So essentially, what creatine does, it helps increase that recycling of the energy currency in our cells, and it helps you just push out a few more reps, just a little bit more. And that's helpful if you're strength training, bodybuilding. That could be improvement. That could mean a little bit more muscle gain.
Yeah.
Again, it's not going to be huge. You're not going to go on your personal record and then all of a sudden go from 1 to like 10 reps in a day to be able to do it. It's not going to increase your strength like Hercules, but over time it can improve it a bit. But again, it's not major. There's also about 20, maybe 30% non-responders, so people who will take it and just
Nothing.
I think it's closer to 20. Don't come at me about the number. Somewhere around there. But still a
That's
very
just a number, so you can come with him later.
very safe though. So for people who aren't interested in it, I feel comfortable for them to try it. There's, when you do the risk harm benefit, which is pretty much most of my job when I'm recommending anything, the risk is very, very low. For a healthy person with healthy kidneys, it'll just get processed out, super healthy. And then people also talk about the cognition benefits.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that recently.
So that's been being studied more and more. So from eating it, creatine is usually as a powder, put in a drink, or however you're going to do it. The absorption into your brain is low, and for most healthy people, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay.
Where it does seem to affect and have some modest improvement. So if you're sleep deprived and it's hard to focus, memory goes, sleep deprivation does that. The creatine can actually be helpful in those situations. Again, not a miracle. It's not going to give you photographic memory.
No, but you're giving me ideas.
But on the days, you're sleep deprived, or if you're running a week or two of sleep deprivation for whatever work reason, family reason,
holidays are coming up, guys.
Holidays, whatever. Yeah, maybe doing creatine can give you a little bit of a leg up. Maybe. Again, 20% non-responders though. And I think I saw somewhere that they're actually trying to develop a creatine nasal spray so it gets absorbed into the brain a little better. Stay tuned. Who knows? Who knows?
What'd you snort today? Some creatine.
I mean, people snort worse things.
That's fair.
People snort worse things. But yeah, pretty safe to try. You usually take about 5 milligrams a day, and then it just builds up over time. Beyond that, hasn't been shown to really benefit much. So if you want to do 10, 15, 20 a day, again, expensive urine, most of that's going to be
so you just pee it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
About 5 milligrams is the recommended for the average, most people, to get that benefit. And then, again, just to reiterate, it's not a magic pill. Right. One of the things, I was listening to another podcast, and they
cheater.
I know.
Just kidding.
Cheating all the time. And they brought up an example where the Olympic Committee reviewed.
Oh,
creatine, right?
Yeah.
They reviewed it to see, is it actually providing athletes a major advantage over others who are not taking
like the cough syrups do.
Yeah, right. Steroids, testosterone. So again, they looked at it, and essentially the Olympic Committee was like, meh, let them
They aren't
use it.
concerned.
They're not concerned, meaning not huge effects. But yeah, I tried it. I didn't respond, but I have a few friends who tried it, and they feel like it's making a difference, getting a little bit more pumped out. Great.
My ex swore by it.
Use it.
I was like, whatever.
Yeah, people love it. Again, safe to try. See how it goes. Yeah, and
so it's something that has to build. Like you take it every day, it's got to build.
Yeah, it does take a few weeks to actually build up in your system, but
4 to 6. 4 to 6 weeks.
Might be faster. This one might be a little faster. I don't have the number off the top of my head exactly, but I think it might be faster than that. 2 weeks, but take some time, and that's okay. doing a loading, like a major loading
So it's
dose,
an ask.
I don't think it's a huge added benefit. I don't think it's going to get you there much faster because of the excretion
Okay.
of it. So I think just doing 5 is what I'd recommend for patients. Maybe some of the smarter bodybuilders who know this better may disagree with me. Maybe there's a few studies that'll point to that, but
They're
I think
bodybuilders. They'll disagree with anything healthy.
no, there's
I'm
some
just kidding.
no, no.
Come at me.
I will say I've encountered the bodybuilding community when it comes to things that build muscle. They know stuff better than some doctors do. There are your crazy
I
ones
was gonna
who
say,
just do
then I just
whatever
know the
TikTok
crazy ones.
say.
So
But there's, especially in like the real professional bodybuilding world, my understanding, and I've never been in that world, is that they have things down to a protocol. Like they know what works, they
Evie, I'm
know what
calling you out.
doesn't. Um, so yeah, I'm with you guys. No, but there are some crazy people everywhere.
I was gonna
Bodybuilders
say
are not. People, I know there's a bad impression. They're just doing steroids out the wazoo,
no, not that.
and
I think
some
that's
might
taken
be.
like a back seat nowadays for the most part.
Yeah, I think the idea of staying healthy long term has kind
Yeah,
of
taken over.
taken over a little bit. Yeah. But these guys know a lot about testosterone, about supplements, what really works, what really doesn't work.
So don't ask your doctor, ask a bodybuilder.
No,
I'm kidding.
don't
I'm
do that
kidding.
either.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna get us canceled before we
Yeah.
even do anything.
There are smart people that do all kinds of stuff. Bodybuilding or not.
I only know the crazy ones. So
Well, that's
there's
on
that.
you.
I know.
That says more about you than them.
Hey, crazy knows crazy. Okay. Jeez. All right. Let's see here. I think that was it right now.
Yeah. I think one other, vitamin
Let's
we
hear
should talk about,
it. What's that?
especially with the season, is vitamin D.
I think this is just so you can like freaking take another dig at me. Okay, go for it. What you got?
Not everything's about
I
you.
know it's not about me,
We're talking to the people.
but this one in particular, I feel attacked on
You say that about protein too. You said about
because
a lot of things.
you do attack me about the routine.
Not on camera. I'm just
Okay,
trying
vitamin
to
D.
keep people around me healthy, right?
Appreciate it. Somebody's got to try.
Right. So vitamin D.
Vitamin D. That's
Also
winter
very
now.
popular vitamin that's discussed. Winter is coming. We're in fall. As we're recording this, I think next week it's already going to be daylight savings. Yep.
I don't have the time to do that.
Yeah. So that's coming up. So with that in mind, what is vitamin D? What are the benefits? Do we need it? Do we not need it? So I think from what I've seen anecdotally, a lot of people are deficient in vitamin D.
Yeah.
And generally we know that from data, people are low based on the range. Now that the data is sort of mixed, or the researchers and experts are sort of mixed on, does a low vitamin D actually cause problems? And there's debate about that. But if someone actually has some symptoms related to low vitamin D, some immune stuff, maybe seasonal affective when it comes to mental health, and they have low vitamin D levels, maybe they could actually benefit from higher vitamin D. And then taking the vitamin D supplements is a good idea.
Just move to Florida.
Oregon,
It's always
Florida,
sunny.
somewhere sunny,
San Diego's
right.
great this time of year. I'm just saying.
All that stuff. Yes, that's also an option for some. If you can't just travel, the vitamin D supplements fairly affordable for most people, doing about 5,000 units. So these are dosed in units for the most part. 5,000 units daily is what's recommended. There are unique situations where people have bone issues, osteopenia, osteoporosis, where you may want higher doses. Talk to your doctor about that. But for most people that are mildly deficient, 5,000 units should be helpful. It is recommended to take with food. It is better absorbed with food. So I would recommend that. But again, as with most vitamins, more does not equal better to a degree. Aiming a little bit on the higher side, sure, maybe there's some added benefits. Data still out on that. But if you get beyond a certain point, you're now risking nausea, headaches, abdominal issues. There's toxicity from vitamin D too.
Yeah.
So staying within the range, maybe on the higher end of the range, If for unique reasons you need to be higher and you're working with a doctor about it, great. That's fine. But that's sort of where I would recommend for most people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are some symptoms, I guess, that people would have if their vitamin D levels are low? Like, do they get sick all the time?
So that's hard. You could get sick from a lot of other things. But if you're worried and yeah, your immune system's kind of good, not great, you're getting little colds more often, maybe there's some benefit there. I think there's more info now from a mental health standpoint, the boost in mood. But again, it's not an antidepressant, it's not an antipsychotic. It will not fix major depression, major anxiety, but maybe mildly improve mood during the winters. Again, a lot of these supplements, hard to study for a number of reasons we don't have to get into. But the effects tend to be on the low side of things, not going to be
Okay.
miraculous for most of these. But yeah, that is one other supplement that I tend to prescribe a little more often than some, just because some people do truly have deficiencies. Another one, omega 3s, that one I really like too. The omega 3s is good.
Yeah.
Most people probably need omega
Oh,
3.
100%.
Yeah. Unless you're eating a ton of fish regularly, then maybe you don't. And omega 3s can be found in other things other than fish. Flax seeds, I believe, have a
Yeah.
lot of good omegas. Um, Seaweed is another plant-based one you
Tulip.
could do.
Oh,
But again, if you're doing the supplements, always make sure they're third-party tested. I know I can't say that enough.
or get them from
Super
Costco.
important. Costco.
I'm gonna get
Oh
us
yeah.
sponsored by Costco one way or another.
Omegas, I do like them. Heart health or inflammatory health. That one, most people benefit. And I find myself
I can't take
generally recommending omega 3s more often.
I can't. I've tried the smell of them because it
You're
smells like
doing
fish
the
oil.
liquid.
No, like even the capsules, I can still smell the
Oh, there are some that do a good job. Although I've had a few patients say, like, if they get a little burp, they'll have that
oh,
fishy.
yep, can't do that.
I take fish oil here and there because I do eat decent amount of fish, but sometimes when I'm bad about it, I will take it. I never taste no issues.
Nope,
Just a capsule or dandy.
I can't. Nope, can't do it.
Mm.
Nope.
Still
All righty,
very healthy, beneficial.
I think so. I know you're supposed to take it if you don't, like you said, eat enough fish, but
Yeah.
nope, it
Yeah.
smells weird. I can't.
You're a nurse. You're used to weird smells.
Yeah, but even as a nurse, there are certain things we cannot do.
Fish, okay.
Yep,
Fair.
yep,
Fair.
can't do
Okay.
that. I actually just did a TikTok about that.
All right. About smells.
Yeah, different things that we can't handle as nurses. Some certain
There's not
smells are
much,
one of
but
them.
there's a few.
It's always the sound of the suction from the trach.
Okay. Scabies.
Oh, bugs. I don't do bugs.
Bugs.
I don't do
Oh,
bugs.
nurses eat
I don't
bugs.
do bugs. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Bed bugs, scabies. You
Mm-mm.
do start itching when you hear someone
Yes.
has it. Yeah.
Yes, it's not okay.
I remember that.
The smell of vomit can't do. Nope. There are certain things that. Nope.
Meh.
Nope. Even as nurses get grossed out.
Okay. All right.
On that note,
I
take
know.
your vitamins and talk to your doctor
Yes,
about
talk to the
them.
doctor about it. Don't just take things randomly. Make sure you actually
don't.
need it.
Please don't.
Make sure they're quality supplements if you're going to be doing it.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Anything else?
I think we covered a bunch.
We did. Okay.
Cool.
Bye,
Till
guys.
next time.